Hi guys, so it's Caitlin's birthday today, so we've already arrived what we're doing, but we've come to the Emma Bridgewater
factory because we're going to go have some afternoon tea and do some pottery painting.
And we get a tour of the factory.
Yes, we're here with Tom and Ayla, which you'll probably see throughout the video. We're not going to talk inside because I feel a bit awkward doing that, but
we'll record a few bits and see what we get together, yeah. So
we'll see you when we get.
I was about to ask you the review.
I love it.
I'm geeking out at this shop, and this is only the first one. This is the small one of the two.
I'm so excited.
It's all Christmas now, but it's nearly time. It's nearly been Halloween, so didn't know I was doing. We could spend a fortune here, but I don't. Yeah, this one you eat sausage nuggets. That's so cute.
Like this is like the courtyard bit that was needed.
Yeah.
And then there's the kind of
That's quite nice actually. Imagine in summer as well. Dead slow. Yeah. We only watch every one of them. There was one where. Oh wow. Okay, it's not big Alright, so we've just bought 2 mugs from the second shop that'll be for visitors at our house. We couldn't resist.
Well, Tom and Ayla
pie rings, donuts.
Yeah. I have videoed it, so you'll show.
Yeah, you'll see it in the video. Yeah, we'll show you when we get home as well.
Tom and Ayla are buying them me as a birthday present for today, so I don't even have to spend a penny on them.
Very early Christmas present.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go for our afternoon tea now. So we'll show you some videos of that.
We're here at the afternoon tea.
We are. We're just choosing our tea.
She's Darjeeling. Oh, that is awful. Like,
Is there no hot chocolate?
It doesn't want to focus on it for some reason.
you can do. But I might want to film.
Have a heft. Hefting it.
Oh, actually, in a row might be better than
Tea logistics. Which way are we
in
rolling?
an L shape.
There we go, we're pouring now. Steaming. Yeah, to be fair. That's a very consistent pour, except for that first one.
I was being a bit conservative because I wasn't sure how far it was going to go.
You're gonna have to pour your own milk now. The setup's not there anymore.
Oh, blocked. It's a controversial topic, isn't it? Jam or cream?
You've done both for your scans at one time.
I actually like a big wedge of butter on top of scones.
Yeah, butter is my favourite stuff. Not too much though.
No, big wedge. I've misjudged how much cream to put on, so now I get increasingly more cream. Right, let's go. Increasingly creamier. See, now you've got to faff around and do an extra scone in a minute. Now I'm in pure scram mode.
If you just take it for a second.
It's the afternoon tea. Demolished.
What's your rating?
9 out of 10.
I rate it 8 out of 10.
8.
8 out of 10.
Harsh critic.
There's two things I didn't like.
What was that?
The egg mayo sandwich and
The blueberry.
the blueberry.
Fair enough. All badged up.
Fragile, this is your greyware. Very fragile, if I drop this would be in a million pieces. So this is getting ready for its next process. All I can do is show you how smooth it is. If you want to pass it down, that's it's very, very light. Very light. So that would still break if you dropped it on the floor in a million pieces. It's still quite fragile, you can snap it. A bit like Easter egg chocolate. It's very snappy. Okay? Right. You want to come round, guys?
What a breakdown.
So, this is your jiggering and jollying area. These are these decorations?
Christmas decoration.
Yeah. What makes plates platters? Well, this is with Craig, knowing his experience, he'll put the right bit. I see this every day. You come and enjoy it. Enjoy it. So, what they do is cut that piece of clay. That arm comes down and flattens that piece of clay to the right thickness. So that will fit to the mould. At the minute, Craig is making Christmas decorations. Okay, so once that comes down and flattens that piece of clay, he will then put it onto this mould here, and that arm will come down and flatten that piece of clay into the right shape of that mould. This is where it's what we call jiggling, because the mould is on the top. Your petals, your pasta bowls are jolly because that was done on the inside. Okay, does that make sense? This, we use the pug clay, the jolly, this machinery even is 1940, from the 1940s, so it's been around a few years. collarware, because it's made into two pieces, your jugs are the same. Can you see that seam down the centre? Right down the centre?
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
That's because it's made in two halves, exactly the same as the cup what I showed you before. It's made in two halves. That's called earthenware or tableware. So it's got no joints. So what we've got to do is tidy that up. And that spout. Okay? What we do first is the thing with what we do. And what we underneath these extraction units, and they scrape away the dust. It's now dust. And it's been very, very harmful for people. Silicosis. So what we have to do is we scrape away the excess dust, and what we do is we make it flatten. So it's something like that. So if you flatten that piece down, you can still see it, but it's flat. Okay? Tidied up. So the next process is what we call sponging. So what they do, they get the sponge in wet water, and they've got to smooth that piece round until it's functional, so it can leave on its next journey. So what we've got to do is sponge all that down, make it functional, and then we're ready to go. These girls in here will be expected to do 307 pieces each day, and that's about 3,500 pieces for the department. Back in the day, the casting area would have been all gentlemen. It's quite an early job now, would have been all gentlemen, and this would have been all ladies, even though it is now, and that would have been man and wife. That's how they used to run it. These sponges have all got the name. That is a diddler. That is a diddler. That is for your spout. That is a teardrop. That will do cup handle like that. And that is a zoom in. So that will do inside, because the inside has got to be smooth like the outside. Okay? And they will use the bigger sponges to do the bigger area. So once they've done that, and I'm told this is the hardest piece because there's so much area they've got to cover, you will end up a bit like that. Okay? That's now ready to go on its next journey.
Thank you.
So this is the inspiration station. If you're inspired, that's the dad's shed somebody did.
That's cool. It's cool.
We do baby painting the feet in a day, so you can do that. You do digital printing service on the factory as well, so you can print any type, any message you want, as long as it isn't abusive and rude, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's it. It's like, just be mindful of the colours. You will have a plate on your station, what represents what it's going to come out like when it's fired. With these ceramic paints, they don't always look the same, or they don't look the same. So at least that gives you a reference of what colour it's going to come out. Okay, any questions? You go around here. These are the sort of things you're looking at. And I am reliably told the hardest thing is picking the sponges and what to do on your piece of ceramic. You can do as many pieces as you want. You've got about an hour and a half, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's your £18.75, so you will get the plate. If you wanted the pasta bowl, you put £1.50 to it and you have that pasta bowl. Okay? Or you can do 2 pieces. It's entirely your choice. One's enough. I'm with you on that. 2025, getting ready to come now. Some of your Christmas stuff, your gingerbread man.
That one's not. Oh my god. Look at the coloured dots of it.
Quite a difference.
Everybody okay? So we have our 2 types of decoration. This first type is called your sponge decorating, and this is called underglaze. Okay? So you get your first piece that has been biscuit fired. Okay? Then gets decorated and backstamped. That is your backstamp, that's the initial of the person who's decorated the cup. What that is for is a bit of traceability, so if they get it wrong, we'll hit them with a stick. No, it isn't. So that's a bit of traceability, okay? Now your dipping, your glaze, the reason we have the green and the pink is that is a bed stain. Because this glaze is a transparent glaze, you need something so they can see that all that surrounding piece is covered. Because if it wasn't, that would then be thrown away as a cut. Okay? So once that's dipped in these tanks, and I'll show you when we look at how we do it, they then do a process called foot lining, very important. That is your foot if you've got a cup, if you've got a teapot, if you've got a pasta bowl, or even a plate. That's always the foot. Because that's been immersed in the glaze like that, that will have glaze on it. So we have to do a process called foot lining. So they put it on a belt like that, and that will take the excess of glaze off. Okay? Because if you didn't, you would get that, where it's stuck in the kiln. Okay? Not only would it damage your wear, it would damage the kiln part as well. So that then gets fired for a second time, and then it shrinks by 8%. Okay? Okay? You see that?
Is that because of the heat?
That's because it's taking the last bit of moisture out of the wear. Okay? Cool. So our second type of decoration is something we call lithography, a bit like a transfer. Okay. So it gets biscuit fired, there's no backstamp. Okay? Then gets dipped here, it gets backwide, or footlight even, sorry. There's no stamp on it, okay? It then gets transferred down to our other factory at Burial, and there we do this. So that immerses in water. We put that in water and we towel dry that round there until it fits. until it fits. The reason for this yellow is solely for their benefit, a bit like the vegetables, so we can see if there's any bolts on there.
Very good philosopher. Right guys, so this is the decorating studio. Comes down the back.
Yeah.
So, this would be the actual site that they work to. And what that has on is your stamp, your sponge. So that has got this year's stamp, that will have your template. So you need 7 of them lavender, 7 of them purple, 7 of them yellow sun daisies in the front, and then that gives you an overall time, what is expectation of it, and that's 122 seconds.
132 seconds?
22.
120, wow. I'd be awful at that. I'd be terrible.
And now we're 22 more.
Yeah.
Okay? There is a 50% tolerance, but even that's only 4 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
No chance. I'd probably get that red line down the middle.
That's incredible. Yeah, 122 seconds and we get an hour and a half.
There's one gentleman that works in So, this is how we make the sponges. So when you eat today or you've been in there, you feel the pain. So what that is, this here is your template, okay? And what that is, it's got no wiggle room whatsoever. That's got to be spot on. I don't know if you saw the gingerbread man, it's got a love heart right on the top of the house. If that was too big, it'd overlap and it'd be no good. So it's got to be spot on. There's absolutely no wiggle room whatsoever. Okay, so what they do is they get this acetate paper and they trace around that piece like that. Like that, okay? That ink then stays wet, and what we do is transfer it onto that sponge. Okay? The sponge is like your sofa sponge, what you've got in your settee, so it's got to be a little bit of give, it's got to be absorbent as well. Okay? Do is you get a hot iron and trace around that underneath these magnifying glasses. Okay?
So this is the decorating studio. We are going for the medium pasta bowls to this big we are starting to do the decorating.
Gonna mess this up royally.
Any day. These are our finished plates.
Maybe just film because we'll take pictures of your plate because they're going to just leave a thing.
Kaylee's still last minute freestyling. And again. This is Caitlin.
I'm annoyed about this gap.
That's good though, Haley. Cutting it down to the wire to finish if we're getting kicked out.
We've finished at the Emma Bridgewater experience now.
We've spent a fortune.
We've spent a lot of money, but we've got some
made
good Christmas goods.
3 separate purchases now,
Yes.
never mind just the one, which we'll show you when we
But
get
we've got
home.
some Christmas goods and some all-year goods, which is very nice. We
Yes.
are now going to head home. Well, no, we're going to go for a curry.
Yeah, so
We'll video a little bit of that, but not much. And we will see you.
see you later.
I'm not even know.
That's nice, it's like just like jam.
It might be like a chili jam.
Oh, you want half of it?
No, as in half of the portion.
Oh, yeah.
Are you excited?
Very. Caught red-handed.
You're going to have some of that.
Alright, so we're now back home. It's 10 to 10, cowboy time. So, yeah, we're ready now just to relax for the evening. So we're going to sign this day off.
We are, but we're just going to show you what we got first.
So yeah, while we're at the Emma Bridgewater, so you saw the two mugs. And these are just the everyday. We wanted some
Everyday mugs.
matching style mugs for the visitors because we have our normal mugs that we have.
Yes.
And it always bugged us that we didn't have the same ones for the visitors.
It
So yeah, we thought we'd get that. And then I couldn't help myself and get the notebook, and it's yet to be decided what this is going to be used for. It's either going to be
For when he does his beekeeping.
if I do start my beekeeping, which if I do, there'll be plenty of videos of that, I'm sure.
There will.
Or it might also just be like a little video idea and sort of thing.
Or I
just
might steal it because I really like notebooks.
yeah, Caitlin's probably going to steal it, let's be honest. So then we also got a few Christmas bits, which we weren't originally planning to get, but we couldn't help ourselves by the time it came to it. So we got a bowl, which is going to be for the we always like to have like nuts and stuff.
Joe
For
likes
like
walnuts.
you get a nutcracker and you crack the nuts and eat the nuts out of them. I just love it. I don't know. It's a Christmas thing. So we got a Christmas bowl to suit for the nuts to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Caitlin fell in love with this mug.
I absolutely love it. I know it seems silly because it's just like a shelf with all the mugs on, but it's so pretty.
It is nice. It's
the video does not do it justice.
No, to be fair, it doesn't. But it is very on theme for Christmas. It is just going to be a Christmas mug. That's going to be Caitlin's special mug.
Inside.
Yeah, it is nice. And then I saw one and I fell in love with this one, but only afterwards did we learn that it actually has all the decoration, which if you can read, I don't think it's going to focus, but it actually has 22 karat gold in all the iron, which explained why it was a bit more expensive. No, it's not doing. Yeah, so it had 22 karat gold in, which is supposed to make the design just like last a lot longer. Which, I mean, I've never had an issue with these mugs not lasting, but we'll see. This might last longer than me. Who knows? But it's the. It's not actually coming up on camera that well, but it's the 12 days of Christmas. It's just all in letters, but the gold just, I don't know if it comes across on camera, but it's like a nice gold, not a tacky gold. And I don't know, it just stands out to me. I just really like it.
It's really nice.
I think it's really nice. It's really, to me, it seems quite classy, and it's going to be my personal Christmas mug.
Yeah.
Because you got to have a Christmas mug.
Yeah.
Especially considering we have Christmas stuff out for 2 months of the year.
Yeah.
We'll be decorating soon. It's beginning of November.
Yeah, we will.
So that is Caitlin's birthday. Wrapping up. We're now just going to relax and chill out for the evening. Get a nice night's sleep before we head off on our adventures again tomorrow.
Which, yes, we'll bring you along with.
Which, we'll be bringing you along with there. So this will probably be its own video in itself because I imagine it'll be quite a long day. So we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.